Good morning. How's everybody? Hope you're well. I do hope you're safe. We're asking Spirit this morning for our message through the Wisdom of Hafez Oracle deck. These gorgeous, gorgeous messages. Asking what we need to hear today. We have protect your boundaries. Protect your boundaries. Your boundaries are part of life's birthright, but they must be carefully cultivated and consciously guarded. Just as an ungated garden is open to predators, so too is our energy when it lacks a strong container. Be watchful. Be generous with your energy, but equally generous to your own life force. I think of this in two ways. One is when we talk about boundaries in relationships, oftentimes it's a matter of making clear what our boundaries are. Someone may not know or care what our boundaries are unless we make them clear. So if someone steps over, then it's up to us to point that out and say, excuse me, but no. In terms of energetics, we move around in the world, whether we're in our home or we're moving on the outside. It's up to us to set an energetic protection around ourselves as we move out into the world, keeping our good energy, our high energy in, and shielding out that which might want to enter that we don't want. And that's an intention. You simply set that intention. You can visualize, if you wish, yourself in a bubble of light, and you're moving through the world with that intact throughout your day, and only what you allow in comes in. Everything else is repelled away. That's the energetics of it. We find that really boundary setting is probably most problematic in our personal relationships. People we work with, people we live with, people we know at all levels, very close and right up to acquaintances who, for whatever reason, unaware, simply don't realize, and what I consider a boundary for me, you may not consider a boundary. Your boundary may be way further out than mine is for a particular situation. So it's up to us to express and set our boundaries to make life what we want it to be. And this has to have come up today to remind us. If we are not having issues with people in our lives, then we need to be protecting our energetic boundary so that the peace we feel in our hearts can live here, and that is what we send out into the world, and we do not have to fight the battle of being bombarded by negative energies. We know that we've protected ourselves. Good reminder. Anybody need a yes or no answer to a yes or no question? These have been shuffled. Here it comes. We have a no. Looking back on what you have achieved gives you the learning to set your goals. So it's saying whatever your question was, you have a no. But if you look back on your life experiences, perhaps there's something you can learn from that in order to proceed in whatever way you think you should. That's always a good idea. Not throwing away what we've learned in a lifetime. Goodness gracious, we've learned a ton if we've lived at all. a few years. We've learned lots of things, and we don't want to reject those lessons. If anything, we want to take them in and raise them up with our higher vibration learning, so that we know how to make use of those lessons, because that's what life is. We're learning all the time, whether it's just pieces of information or peeling away the blindfold, lifting the blindfold, letting our awareness grow and expand, letting us know what the universe is, who we are in the universe, that we are the universe embodied. That awareness just grows and grows and grows. So, yeah, interesting messages today, guys. I'd love to hear what you thought, how they struck you. Thank you for coming by. Whether you drop in or you come every day, whatever works for you is just great, because we are sharing our energetic frequencies around the world. We're all over the world, living a life where we hoped for peace within and peace within the world. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. This is Connie, the Everyday Mystic, psychic medium and energy healer, channeler, and meditation teacher. Have a great day.